Hey, so first thing I wanted to mention is that I have my frog acrylic charms on my Etsy shop right now. The link to that is down below. I think they came out so freaking cute, and they were based on that Forg the Adventurer artwork I did a couple weeks ago with the Sharpies. And now onto this artwork. This is a combination of two videos I had in mind because I was kind of on a time crunch. Also, and for the record, at the time of recording this, I'm still sick. So about a month ago or so, I had bought these tempera paints, like bags of tempera paint, because they were on clearance for 25 cents. I said, hey, that's pretty cool. And they had them in black, white, blue, and red. They didn't have any yellow, unfortunately, but they had the other colors. So I grabbed one of each, and then I grabbed a second bag of white just in case. And I've never used tempera paint in my professional career. Like I've used tempera in high school because that's all the school would give us is either acrylic, tempera, or watercolor. But I did use a lot of this in school. I hated it. At least I think I did. I don't remember. I wasn't really a paint person, but I figured, hey, I'm starting to like more acrylic paint and stuff, so let's try doing this as a challenge. And then about in the middle of December, my family was at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, and my mom was like, oh, I just put away your fall sign, that one I did with the dollar store acrylic paints. She wanted me to do another one with this snowflake pattern she found, and she goes, and I want it before Christmas. And I was like, okay. So I combined that painting with the tempera paint and kind of made this a mini challenge. And to top everything else off, I had to have this done in a day and a half because she said she wanted it before Christmas, which ideally would mean on Christmas Eve. I started this the night before Christmas Eve and finished it the morning of Christmas Eve. Never again. I didn't know what I wanted to do for this because I didn't have yellow, so I couldn't make any green. So I decided just to stick with the blue, and then I did dip into the red a tiny bit. So I decided to do a winter scene instead. And when I tell you this paint was weird, it was weird. It poured out so fast. Like there's so much wasted paint in my palette because I don't know how to get it back in the bag. The paint itself, if you've ever ground up like Tylenol or Advil, it smells like ground pills. Like it's dusty. The paint texture itself, it's very thick and very stringy, but when you use it, it's very, very thin and not very pigmented at all. And when it was on the snowflake, the wood, it dried like paint. It just took a little while longer because I had to use super thick layering to get pigment down. But honestly, it's still in my palette wet from like 2 days ago because there was a lot on there. It's weird. When you glob it on thick, it's very nice. And honestly, if you probably did it and if you were more experienced with tempera paint, you would get it more, but I'm not. And I just did this quick thing. My mom wanted me to do it, so I said I would do it. So anyway, this was the, like I said, the sign from my mom, and the paint was thick, blah, blah, blah. I did use Daler Brownie acrylic gesso as a base for the paint, just one layer. I didn't feel like waiting anymore. Once I got the paint down, it dried relatively fast, blah blah blah. And then on Christmas Eve in the middle of the day, I decided, hey, I'm going to go use my spray acrylic, which you'll see later, and the damn snowflake blows away on me. None of the paint was wet, luckily, but here in Pennsylvania on Christmas Eve, it was about 8 degrees with a wind chill of like -22. It was cold. Stepping outside just for those couple seconds was absolutely freezing. But my mom thought it was cute. My dad thinks it's pretty. I really like the way it came out. And I know that I'm probably never going to use tempera paint ever again. I'm probably once again just going to hand this off to my siblings and say, here, go nuts. Have a good day. But I think that's about everything. And like I said, there's a new charm on my Etsy shop. The link to that is down below. And to keep up with my Instagram, that link is also down below. And I just realized looking at my calendar, this is the first video of 2023 that I have made. Yay. So hopefully new things come because it's getting close to a year since I've quit my job and I kind of want my art career to pick up a little faster. I do have commissions open. The link to info on that is on Instagram, which is, like I said, linked down below. And to support me and my career, like I said, Etsy is down below. Be sure to check out those new frog charms. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Hopefully my voice isn't sick anymore because I'm sick of being sick. Bye.